Is there any one event that sticks out? Because I've seen you here when you're getting calls from the BBC to come on TV. We saw you at Parliament doing that. You spoke at a big conference in Toronto. You've been to Israel. Is there any one that sticks out as like a big experience for you? Because you seem to take it in stride.
I try to keep level-headed, because when I first started out, everything that happened, when you make it into a big deal, it leads to a lot of disappointment. So like something would happen, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is it, I've made it, and then I'd get disappointed. And that happened consistently. So I got to the point where I learned to take things into my stride, except for when Will Smith tweeted my video. Except for, that is the point where I couldn't compose myself. Obviously, it's just a tweet, but that's Will Smith, and for someone of that stature, that's like Obama to us. You know what I mean? Someone of that stature to appreciate what I'm doing, for me, that would always stick out. I think that would always stick out. It's just a tweet, but it was a big deal for me.
I think he's probably got more likes on Facebook and more Twitter followers than Obama.
Yeah, he probably does. He has 56 million people on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I saw that when I was in New York over Christmas, and I saw that because somebody tweeted me, and they're like, did you check Sully got the shout out from Will? And I was just wondering what you were feeling like. But, you've had so many, great things happen to you. I assume and I know that you kind of take it in stride, right?
Yeah, I try to.
What does everyone tell you when that happens?
Everyone tells you you've made it. Even from getting like 50,000 views, people tell you that you've made it. You know what I mean? Just getting 50,000 views or getting tweeted by someone like locally, people say you've made it. You're going to be the next big star. So I've been hearing that over the 10 months consistently. You know what I mean? But when Will Smith does it, people just go ballistic. You know what I mean? My mum's downstairs. Has he called you? All that kind of stuff. It's like, to keep composed is very difficult. So you have to learn to take it in your stride, or you'll just lose yourself in the whole the whole excitement that's going on around you, the whole atmosphere where everyone's like, oh, I can't believe this,
Right, because the next day you basically have to go right back to work and keep doing what you're doing.
It wears off. You have to just keep on going, and you need to have that focus whereby, okay, that's good, but let's keep this train moving. You know what I mean? That's a good pit stop. We refresh. Let's keep on moving. But at the same time, in that scenario with the Will Smith tweet, I kind of I enjoyed my stop for a while.
Like 3 days.
Yeah, man, I was on a high. I was on a high, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny because it's getting that whole, it's about the journey mentality. You got to think of those things as like the trappings of your work.
Yeah.
And those things are just things that kind of come after the fact.
They do.
That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been doing what you were doing the last year, 2 years, 3 years.
No, it wouldn't have.
Right.
It wouldn't have, I mean? And it's like with the journey, people need to learn to appreciate the journey. Like you're saying, the journey is so important because we always have this idea in our mind that we're going to get to where we want to be, and then we can sit back and be like, I've made it, now let me enjoy life. But the enjoyment comes from the journey. So I'm just trying to learn to appreciate the journey and like those things, the little enjoyments within.